Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Media Leaks Mic'd Up, and I'm in GOV Studios with the one and only Spills, Brooklyn, New York, Times Square, the building, gang. How you feeling, bro?
What's up with you?
It's a blessing to have you, bro. We've been trying to manifest this for a minute, bro, so it's definitely vibes to get you in here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think it's been for like the last 6 months.
Yeah.
We've been trying to. Yeah. We've been missing each other. You've been coming to New York. I went to Puerto Rico.
For sure.
I had to come, I had to come to the Windy City.
Yes, sir.
So, we made it happen. I'm here.
Okay. Man, Joe, New York to Chirac, Chirac to New York. What has that experience been like, bro? And has that shit, like, just, I don't know, like, you on a certain trajectory, you network, you help build artists, you got your own podcast, you got your foot in a bunch of different things, bro. Like, how do that feel, and how do it keep you focused for what you got to do?
I mean, to be honest, being a father of 6, really, you got to know a balance, and you got to learn how to manage your time, and also there's no success without sacrifice.
That's right.
So, if that means, not being home and being on the road and spending late nights in the studio and shit like that, stuff like that, then that's what you gotta do. One thing one of my mentors always told me was long hours equal big checks.
Long hours equal big checks. Facts.
So it's like, the more hours you put in, the bigger the check gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
So, you just grind and just stay focused and just, if you believe in it, you gonna achieve it. If you don't believe in it, you just doing it for no reason.
Facts.
So that's how I just move. I just move, at God's speed, and, I live life on life terms, basically.
Who are some of the inspirations that inspire Spills to pursue a career in rap, hip hop, and have his foot in the industry the way that he does?
Damn. To be honest, I'm gonna say shout out to my man Cat Daddy.
Okay.
Him. An artist. Shout out to my man Breeze Montana. That was like the first artist I've actually worked with.
Wow.
And we built the studio when we was like 13, 14.
Wow. And it early.
We running our parents' Connet bill through the sky. Like, that was the first artist I really ran around with. And then my man Cat, that's my right hand. So D&Y, those is his uncles. So that's how, I've been around them forever. Like, those are my uncles. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And they started Rough Riders. And the first listening session I ever sat in.
They started Rough Riders.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
The first listening session I ever sat in was Jen. When they first signed Jen, I remember Cat called me. He's like, yo, you want to come to the studio? I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, nah, just come. So they ended up picking us up. We ended up going over there. And it was for Jen's album. And they had us help pick the singles for the album. The first single, the second single. They didn't get to the third, but a third single as well. And just from that whole experience, just being in there and just seeing how they moved and operate, I think from that day forward, I never left the studio. Like, I stayed in Rough Rider from like whenever Jen got signed all the way to like 2007. Wow. I did and slept in that shit every day. I used to get up.
Just working.
I used to get up, go to school, get on the bus, go to the studio, go to sleep, wake up, get on the first bus, go back to school, and just do this shit over and over and over and over every day.
Is there an artist or artists that you would like to work with that you haven't had a chance, but you see yourself down the line? Like, I gotta get in tune with this one artist.
Nah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nah, I like everything to come naturally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
organically.
real.
Down the line, if I cross paths with certain artists, that's cool. But like, to actually like, oh, now I want to work with this artist. Nah, not really. You know, I'm chasing a goal, not a person.
That's real.
You understand what I'm saying? So, we gonna see each other some way, somehow.
That's real.
So every artist I ever ran across, like, really would happen naturally. Like, the first artist I ever managed was Stargirl Lady Red. Her name now is Red Bands.
Okay.
I started managing her in like 2004. I seen she already had a mixtape out. I seen she had potential. But at this time, this is when female battle rap was just taking off.
Right.
And at this time, she wasn't really making great songs. So I said, you know what? You got the lines, you got the lyrics, but you're not really making great songs. Let's go this angle. And I threw her into battle rap. She started battle rapping, and she was like one of the first 5, like in the first 10 group of female battle rappers. And later on, as she did that, then she started, grooming herself as an artist. Mm-hmm. Then that's when she changed her name and started working on her artistry. And now she's making, better music. She was the first artist, like, I actually managed.
That's dope.
As far as, like, even with Hattie, the Hattie story, once again, that even go back to, shout out to my man Cat Daddy. Mm-hmm. I was outside of Vinny Idol's studio one day, and Cat pulled up on me, and he was like, yo, you know Hattie Racks? I'm like, nah, who that? He like, nah, you gotta hear this record. Mm-hmm. Now, Cat, DMX, RP DMX.
Absolutely.
That's, Cat, DMX is Cat Godfather.
Whoa.
You go to, he played the little boy in Slippin'.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Okay.
So he's very, like, X is very dear to his heart. So he on some shit like, I don't care who you are. I don't care how big your name is. Like, if you rap on the X beat, I don't like it.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it. I don't care. Like, I only want to hear him on it. So when we sitting we sitting in the car, he like, nah, you gotta play this record. So he put the record on. It was Hattie Rack Slippin'. He was like, nah, Hattie killed this joint. So we listened to it. I played it back like 3 times. I ended up reaching out to Hattie on Instagram. This is like 2016. I ended up reaching out to him, and then we got locked in.
Wow.
And we started running, and we did amazing things, and things of that nature. And then I worked with a couple of different artists too. Shout out to my man Retro Ruck. I'm working with Vilgod right now, KO. So it's just, everything always just came naturally. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, I want to go. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. I can't really say who are artists I would want to work with, but I just like everything to happen organically.
Okay. Working with Culture Pushers Collective and Sincere, along with Flash and Smith & Wesson's Tech, like, how do y'all keep this machine so strong and going, and what has it taught you about younger artists and the new generation?
Shout out to Tech and Flash.
For sure.
The Culture Pusher movement was it was something, really sat down and put together. As far as I can say, people put their egos and their names aside and came together. Flash coming from Rough Riders and him having his own label, Hard Work.
Facts.
Tech with Duck Down and plus Smith & Wesson.
Facts.
So they put their pride together and was like, let's build something from here. Yeah. Shout out R.I.P. Bristol, Bristol from Junior Mafia. He was a part of it as well. Yeah. He's actually, really a part of it. So it was just really them just using their resources and their tools and their experience in the game and just coming together and just trying to, build a machine to help younger artists or older artists, move forward. As far as, Sincere goes, Flash had called me one day and was like, "Yo, we got a Chicago artist. He young, he dope.
That shit is
he
tough.
make all type of music." So me, I'm the type of nigga. I'm like, well, send me some records.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my thing. I like to zone out. Like I'm listening. I got to listen to it through the AirPods, the car radio, the studio. I want to hear it.
You got.
I really want to hear it. So,
yeah.
He sent me some records, and I think he sent me Nobody Knows first. So I heard that, and then I was like, send me another joint, and then he sent me Ride. So then when I heard Ride, I'm like, oh, he got something.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, yeah, nah, this is what we going with next. So I'm like, all right, so let's lock me in with him, and let's figure it out. I'm the youngest one out of CPC, and I learned from them, but I also learned on my own a lot of things. So. Yeah. I've been around younger artists, older artists, interns, startups, legendary companies, like all type of things. You understand what I'm saying? So we linked in, and we've been rocking ever since. We talk, if not every day, every other day, and I just hear his passion, and I learn a lot from him as well too. Because I'm really not like doing the interviews. Even with my podcast, social media, I'm a real private person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What has working with culture pushes taught you about the new generation of artists?
You got to be patient. You got to be willing to learn and accept change. Everything changes. Even though the game is the same, like Monopoly's still Monopoly.
That's real.
But it changed. The board it might be smaller. You might got more pieces. You might got extra cards. You know what I'm saying? Get out of jail free might not look the same. So it's the same game, but things change. And that's just in every aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything stays the same, but it changes, if that makes sense.
What can the fans and the audience find you on social media?
Kick It Podcast.
Kick It Podcast.
That's it. Yeah. Don't even look for my personal page. Just go follow the podcast.
What? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No,
what is the Kick It Podcast? And what was your vision? And with it, do you ever surprise yourself with it?
This is Media Leaks, but this is still like kicking because we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always, you every time you sit down with your people, you kicking it. Like, honestly, like, even when I think even in the Kanye documentary, like the Cootie was talking about, I'm saying I'm kicking it with, like, everybody don't even realize how much they just say. You just sitting back and you just kicking it with your people. So it just made sense, call it the Kick It Podcast, because, not only do I have a sneaker addiction, I like to chop it up and kick it with my people. So I just thought I just bring that to the forefront, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's also not saying the artists need the platform, but more so an audience don't never really understand what the artist got to go through.
That's real.
For y'all to see what y'all see.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, a lot of work behind
it. Like not for nothing, a lot of people are gonna appreciate Kanye more now that they seen the work that he put in to get where he's at.
It's crazy you ask, because that's what I was gonna ask. Like, we all saw Kanye's recent documentary or the episodes and everything. What did it do for you, and how did it inspire you?
I had wrote a post earlier, but I took it down. Kanye was, I think I said it in the call with y'all earlier, Kanye was overlooked the start of his whole career.
Man.
And he was in the biggest rooms around the biggest acts.
Facts.
So now that he has the platform and he's just on some, y'all gotta hear me.
Now you got
y'all gotta see me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm making everybody feel little.
But y'all made me feel little.
But that's what it was. You understand what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like everything he do makes the news. Everything.
Facts. Everything he say.
Everything he say makes the news. Everything he posts makes the news. And I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about news.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like
no.
I'm gonna be seen. I'm gonna be heard. And he got y'all attention. He just brought Gap was about to go out of business.
That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's just different. Like, so, you know, is never give up on your goal.
It's real.
No matter what. And it also taught me that sometimes the people around you have to sacrifice their own goals to believe into one goal.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, son was a whole comedian. You know what I'm saying? Already moving, already doing what he's like, let me put this down, let me do this.
That's real. Hey, that's real. That's a sacrifice for you.
There's no success without sacrifice.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying? It might not be tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He been filming a documentary for how many years?
He walked away from everything.
But look, he been filming the documentary for how many years, and it just came out.
That's facts.
So he's just now getting the fruits of his labor.
But it's paying off too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So sometimes you gotta put your own shit to the side to achieve one goal, and then once the boat gets there, that's what people fail to realize. Once the boat get there, we all can get the fuck off.
It's real.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, once the boat get to the island, we all can get off.
It's real.
But we gotta get the boat there.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, and that's what people like, damn, yo, why, they left me, or this, or nah, you just didn't wait till the boat got to the island. You know what I'm saying? You jumped overboard.
You said patience, right?
You understand what I'm saying?
Patience.
And not for nothing, I watch a lot of like just different type of stuff, right? I never seen a boat go backwards.
Facts. Damn.
Really? You know what I'm saying? The shit turns around, and you know what I'm saying? So if you jumped off the boat, I can't reverse this thing. I gotta do a whole U-turn. That's why they be like, I get you on the go around.
Like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never, like, unless you in a paddle boat, you could go backwards, but then again, that's still what it takes. You know what I'm saying? You got two people paddle boat, you got one. It's still gonna take two people to achieve one goal. So it still goes back to the same thing. Like, you gonna jump off before the boat get to the island, or you gonna wait and then we gonna party and bullshit on the island?
It's real. Chicago rap and hip hop, we had a certain influence on other places. How much of an influence have you seen Chicago music like take hold of just different outlets and different places? Like, how big of an influence have you seen? Like,
no disrespect to Chicago music. No disrespect to Chicago music.
Don't do that, man.
No. This is real shit. The influence is so big, y'all niggas is getting niggas indicted. Because they think they could do what... Yeah, they think they could do what Chicago artists do in other states with no consequences.
Yep.
Like, Chicago police is scared of y'all. Like, New York police is coming to get y'all, dumb niggas. Excuse my language. Coming to get y'all. So, yeah, and it sounded crazy when I said no disrespect, but it really means y'all have a big influence because everybody's doing drill music, right? But what's happening outside of Chicago artists doing drill music? Everybody else that's doing it is either dying or going to jail.
Yeah. But you see where that originated from. Like
I gave y'all the credit. I just gave you the credit. Like I'm saying, y'all do it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And it works for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all could do it. Y'all could take it other places and do it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all originated. However, when outsiders do it, they end up dead or in jail.
So, separating the streets from the music.
Hey, I'm sorry, can I get out there? I was saying, I got
to separate the streets from the music. How big is that, and how much have you seen it, and is it doable?
I don't know if this sounds politically correct, but I heard some clean drill music. If you know what I'm saying, like it's drill music without dissing nobody in particular.
Of course, yeah.
You're not smoking on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
I heard clean drill music. The real drill music. I'm not. That shit is just crazy, bro. Like because me personally growing up and saying I was in the streets, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only pictures taken was the ones that the feds was taking of you.
I get that.
Right? Yeah. And you never talked about what you did.
Yeah.
So I be confused when they be like, yo, I'm in the streets. And then, yo, Pookie just shot Spanky on 89th or whatever these blocks is. And you know what I'm saying? And then be like, yo, niggas told on me. No, you told on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's another thing. What's one of the rules of the street? You never show a gun unless what?
You finna use it.
So what's the difference between you showing guns on the internet?
I get it. Yeah. That's real shit.
You understand what I'm saying? So I just be confused. I be conflicted when people just be like, yo, I'm a street nigga. Or I'm in the streets. And then they post guns on the internet, right? Mm-hmm. They go live where they at. You know what I'm saying? They show their baby mom, they show their mom, they show their kids. Cause real street niggas, like if you were in the streets the way you should, a street niggas in the street, you keep your family and everything off the streets.
Yeah.
That's what I was taught.
That's the first thing. Yeah, that's real.
You understand what I'm saying? Like the people around me know my kids, but if you don't know me personally, you're not gonna know these things. So there's no reason why I know every birthday your kid had, every outfit your kid got on, like the book bag she go to school with, like I shouldn't know these things if you really in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me personally. So I don't know what a street. So I don't know if drill rap is really like real music, because, like I said, if you in the streets, then you supposed to keep certain things in the streets.
That's real. What is next for Spills, the Kick It Podcast, and CPC? Let's get it. Let's go.
Kick It Podcast, Volume 1, the Corona Era, coming sometime in March.
Damn, that's dope.
I got
that whole title was dope as fuck. Like,
yeah, I got artists from all over, Cali, Chicago, Connecticut, New York. A couple of different places. Produced by one producer actually. He doing the whole project for me, Young Devontae.
Okay.
Kick It Podcast Volume Season 2. I already did one episode. I'm about to start filming some more.
Let the fans know when does it air? How can they catch it?
Catch it on the Kick It Podcast Live. We're about to get up the YouTube channel. Hopefully, God willingly, get another situation with another company. We'll talk about that later today. And then as far as CPC, Tech and Flash working on something, trying to finish up something real quick, and then Volume 2 for CPC. Sincere joint about to come out also. Other than that, catch me on IG, bro. You can see all the updates, everything that's coming, and that's really it.
I just want to say thank you for your time. chiming in with us, bro. Like, we appreciate you being a guest on the show, and like, we can't wait to bring you back, bro.
Oh, nah, absolutely. Matter of fact, next time they gonna see us, you gonna be on my podcast. That's what we gonna do.
Let's get it. Let's go.
All right.